Ifi Elwak Gate.
All the way through Lands Commissioner.
Abeiku Lands Commissioner Kwesi GIS.
Hey, but that's a long queue.
Obi, are we crazy?
That's a long queue. Wow.
Yeah, so later in the day now, me a report of a stampede. I was like, this is to be expected. This is to be expected. Hungry boys and girls wanting to find a job to do and asking them that one bra into a setting that you anticipated there. Answer Obia Ghana Hanesu, Obia Pentem, Obia Pede wash the first. There is no control mechanism, there is nobody guiding and guarding the process, and they are left on their own. Nobody is giving water. Nobody is caring for shade. How can we do this to ourselves as a country? Maybe who be that? Debi Aoma Yechemo Bema Camp 37. Maybe was so recruitment and Kofujina or Wamas Apnade. But this is my first experience of seeing people line up over that kilometer more because they are waiting. Abeiku walk validation of screening. Wash your forms keke wa confirm there.
Cross the first line to the next.
Onui. Yeah, me Jumayinya last leg a wobemo appointment letter.
No.
Afenyo first step nankasa I and online. It's here by beshe there
to confirm
your okay document. Onui.
In the way you're more jumping walls just to get into the stadium.
Obi, why?
It's not.
Obi, why?
It's not.
And this is where government should take responsibility. You see, somebody should be held responsible. I was in Parliament when Minister of Defense, Obabema and briefing.
Acting Minister of Defense.
Acting Minister of Defense. What did he say? About Ato Forson. You are only narrating what you already know in the public debate. Nipa says na we and sorry and we are commiserating with the family. Are you serious? We are now going to set it. Somebody should have been held responsible by now. Somebody should lose his job. Somebody took that decision for us to get to where we are.
But that should be at the Ghana Armed Forces level.
That is so. So if say at the military command level, chief of defense staff, if they can't tell us where there was that break, then the chief of defense staff himself should be held responsible. Why? Where does ultimate responsibility lie?
I hear there is a whole director in charge of manpower, and they handled recruitment.
Who approved the entire process now? The embassy, the situation. Because somebody would have given briefings to the military high command that this day we are going to do that. We have 21,000 expected people to come to the area to be screened. These are the processes that we have put in place. We are setting up this number of booths for them to be attended to. And somebody should have crossed it to approve that it makes sense. Somebody should have crossed it. So if somebody approved it and it has failed, that person should be held responsible. Somebody should take responsibility. 6 people dead.
It is so far 34 casualties, 6 dead, 5 in ICU as we speak. Almost very critical. 12 more fairly critical. And Onua Maakye stable.
What is this? What is this? And we have an executive presidency. Obiawa, and it's like business as usual. We don't care. We don't care about our people. I'm coming from Afenyo constituency. It is a Wababubodino, not one person from a constituency or you're involved in this data. How am I going to even deal with the family there?
All the 6 dead are ladies.
Vulnerable people. Because they can't fight.
They stampede, Charlie.
Please.
It's not
We've
cool.
experienced this in the stadium.
May 9th.
May 9th. And we come another square to this point. Obi, please, me power show. government should come back to us again. The president should address this nation on this disaster. Somebody within the military high command should take responsibility. Somebody should be picked up. Somebody should be investigated, so that there are new advertisement for other service agencies and those places, even more people will be applying for. So Jumpo don't do baby and one time. Go to immigration, go to fire service, go to police service. It will be double, triple what we are even talking about.
But what even shocked me, for the military one, the forms were sold at 350 Ghana cedis per person. I don't know. Can we do things right? I mean, we all thought, for Ghana Armed Forces, they are very disciplined force, or more international acclaim, or more and all of that. The facts are meant to be managing a simple recruitment exercise. No, worrying.
In fact, medical the Yako Ediama, Union Womo Ashre or Muncoin, Yene Abetu Jasinsia, na Ebidumonso. If your modern year cry, the empire bedtime or more think community, so you may be some more yariati or one. But one more free modier, the main form of currency, the Yakons of the Mebusia. The current say we are a brass say or minor, yet they are man some beton chain, title a banner, a bamon someone. Nina yen come Nacee a foot you be ever near the map 1 year wa bemoa. Also, instead of supreme for politics in chain. No, Nyoma said the Beboa, Nambibia Akoyi, where near the Kaya Ghana Armed Forces. Higher recruitment. In fact, since the time pre-independence era, and in the time of independence, money, almost every year, Ghana Armed Forces higher recruitment. Or anyway, yen see leader. And more be a fact some more and what the general Ghana Armed Forces said, a Nimunti na BDC. Nemo mono. Yanjushamu, sir, then and a few the woman to be at the Ama sa fallout Abba Ama Mranti and Mabawa, a coach Bochinku, a Titia, Womo, Pramuma, and Siadi, Womo Ashri or Monqua. Na me before I met Wasson, they me that the assessment never insensitively said. A bra man for Ashri or Madis Yensia, near Pequan Belfast was said, you stop process, near Shishamu, near Yensia, who be free money as a new my ye, and say at Wasson. Not the spokesperson, and they are buying, say, one press conference, dispute to. And debating for and any part 12 now and I 6 and no, please, something as serious as this has happened. The first thing we have to do, we should suspend every screening process. Yes, suspend it across all the country, because the won't simultaneous. The aptitude test being on by selection simultaneous. Overthrowing at the same time. It's the fact that Elwak and Kumasi Dieno acquire stampede, and says a Uja and cannot was. Let's suspend all and then probe, and then we'll come back to continue. But see, one thing that is instructive is that bra, one more will be a portal. Man, the Padodo apply, at the back of my system, simple analysis, data analysis, OB. I bet you say, Master, Nipado say NFL, Chuck do say the file, Cape Coast, Nipado say the fire, Tamale Borga, every regional center piano, you will know the data. Data will tell you, say, Nipado doa, a selected Elwak, any Kumaseno, a dorsal, and you know, Sabi, simple analysis, a bit more who say. And Pimo I apply to Elwak and the Asante region. Won't be Father Crope and screening home. And to the essay, we say, okay, number abba. Now, what's scheduled according to optimum number every day piano. center be a bit to me afa even at all so Kobasa greater crowd the crowd and you won't mean you see one center and fund to two Elwak. What you do is a center pana will configure system no not introduce you another decentralized centers which means after 4 other additional centers equity within the capital and additional about 3 other centers Kumasi said the Bay crowd control no sabi be harry one we sabi me call military me but even a civilian can plan this thing so you know say my penny Mahama say and na ayeku kesinti and na wo mo sorry no na nipa dodo epu akoho no enye ne no mo application no enye ne na man for apply you o mo apply da my messages wo mo nya messages enti no messages no enye wo mo na wo mo sorry say me call ne they receive text messages say mo mra ne enti wo mo send text messages ama mpem a wo mu say at a single center into me handle one no more anticipating to say crowd control by a problem number 2 when you have bo say momrano say ekobasa natural atorrentium say na de mo ba be catch say wo mo sebre say na no mo free mo na say we are very insensitive to abusianfo a wo mahre wo mo kwan and they are being insensitive to the youth when you pass or person or some in my no the course with them also no politics are one of the recruitment here Obeka so mo start Sam George that ya mepo start here na yakofa full soldiers are one at the 35 anyway therefore they were making very populist case it's so okay can we hear we no nyina wi a wo say nipa no sabi kutupa and that's why a politician or a full soldier so qualify unqualify what to me cry and so to punkum the abaho we were warning them said you're more near dangerous more politicize it and
hello honorable honorable wa homa ni twetwese me pacho me nim baby awo yes
ayi kakra
se ade
Bosumi miensani you need defense minister the leadership crisis at Ministry of Defense no Mr. Atigbo who there say a dangerous and reckless for our country because a ministry as sensitive as defense na say what the defense minister finance minister ho a or china oba be present in the budget or na dwiri na ye no budget no he has little time to be able to oversee and review operational decisions and strategies that for recruitment he may have very little time to review it. We need proper leadership. Our Ministry of Defense, full-time leadership. There is leadership crisis. Now, baby, be a leadership crisis in security, all these unfortunate things, can happen. But you can avoid because Minister for Defense or ye full-timer or ye what time Ajumako soldier for a brief. How are you going about it? He will ask questions. And how many applications came center by center? Let's analyze it. How have you scheduled them? Somebody should have proved all these things and should have advised and provided general guidelines and policy around how this year recruitment will be executed. But sadly, that's a funny ho. And they are dangerous. So the cannot. I call BNT or politics. One team, and if I don't want to say I'm more trained at a rent, don't say I'm more trained. And that's the answer. What's here Ghana for? There's a reason why in the national security architecture, the defense minister and the military in some so immediately needed they almost suspend it all community the king. We
yes, I'm penny say what order say Accra and suspend it immediately.
Yes, but you see, who suspended Accra, not Kumasi the end swear. And so your chairman, Uti Aqua Cuprao, I'm another stampede Abansa. And someone yet, I want to restrain any man and person military. But one more a coho, and then new man, one more, in fact, a new man a cost of sentence, and need the editor, it must offer to probe. Must suspend everything and probe this property. Ye probe near investigation. And when the uncle ye the culture, near listening every year. We will invite them in very optimum budgets to continue the process.
Yeah, but honorable, realistically, no probe being here for something like this. I mean, you name say from the call to action, say a man for and cut off form. Ghana Armed Forces enim nipa dodoa eto forms. Omunim region will be our said in our kind of back end, no. They could see the numbers. And when you want to screen them, there is a whole director in charge of your friend is saying, say manpower, Ghana Armed Forces, a whole director. And for such a person to start with, there was any panic copy baby cry etna. When we hear probia to know, say a clear failure of planning. Into probe to establish what?
It will be but probe who here nipa ensia efremu ewo kwan ya we so e ma be so and critical conditions. It deserves probe into what happened.
Yeah, and I'm saying what happened. And they say there was no planning. And if there is a director in charge of manpower planning there, that person should go. That is what happened.
Yes, I know it is easy to conclude, but there may be more systemic issues. There may be more other additional factors and so on. Probe no de beba.